I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. D.A., thank you. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team with a lot of new players, Greg. This time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can, and just getting on the same page takes some time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
His contemporaries will say this. Klay Thompson's shooting stroke is as pure as it gets.
Lewis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lewis. Good on the shot. Wiseman's got 10 points.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Thunder trailing by 9. And the pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bazley. Here's Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Wiseman with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Good, and the assist goes to MP. 12 points for him.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by MP. And the rejection by MP. And MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star, though, during high school. I remember watching his stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it. But some front offices question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Lewis outside. Here's Porter. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Bazley. Pass to Dort. Here's Giddey. Over Wiggins. Giddey, no good. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Wiseman.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
For the Thunder, Jerome comes in for Dort. And Maladon subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Warriors, Bjelica, he's checked in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. To the inside, it's Bjelica. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Mike Muscala is checked in for Derek Favors. And he sinks the second. Thunder trailing by 18. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Shoots a fader. Muscala misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
MP deciding where to go with it. And he drives in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Bazley. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets.
The best my team love to teach.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown. Down for the Warriors.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
The front court is Giddey and Bazley. Then there's Maledon. And it's Roby in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
The pass to Roby. Down low. Here's Bazley. Off on the layup.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now Lewis, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Thunder shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Maledon passes to Bazley. Here's Roby. 11-point game his last outing. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Jerome off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 22 and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Lewis outside. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your lead list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
The free throw drops for Lewis.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Warriors. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Roby the pass to Maledon. 5 on the clock. Here's Roby. Nobody near Williams. That 3 off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Jerome. And here is Maladon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. The Thunder shoot. So it's the Golden State Warriors. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback. Oklahoma City making a change here. Baisley's checked in. Lewis checked in for the Warriors. Here's Baisley, guarded by Green. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. It's stolen by Green. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green and Wiseman make up the inside pair. MP is out there with Curry, and it's Wiggins in at the three, the small forward. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Wiseman. That's short off the rim.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Green, the pass to Lewis. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assisted.
Wiseman's got 18 points.
And how about the night from Wiseman? There's no stopping this fella once he gets rolling. Good luck slowing him down.
Baisley passes to Dort. Over Wiseman. Dort misses.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Knocked away. Stolen by Lewis. Looking for Wiseman. He gets it there. Took him no time at all on that one. Wiseman's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Count that one. He's got 17.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
And for Gilgeous-Alexander, he's a leader. Very young, but that role fell to him.
Yeah, the clear star of a very young team. OKC has handed him the keys to the franchise. He will likely be the leader of this team for a long time.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Now Favors. Pocket 4. This one for 3. To the middle. Here's Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Lewis has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding. Closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Different look here for the Warriors. Bjelica, he checks in for Wiseman. Kuminga comes in for Green. Porter's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, communication pays off for Baisley. Getting the ball at the right time for the right shot.
Now here's Lewis. Defense is right there. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Fast break, here we go. Now, here's Maledon. He's guarded closely. Pass to Roby. Warriors with the rebound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Lewis, and the layup's good off the glass. Lewis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Jerome passes to Maledon. Driving in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the foul called on MP. That's his...
Warriors
Last season All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Oklahoma City's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. They've got Maledon. Favors is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jerome in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Pokusevski.
2 minutes.
Now the pass to Man. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Lewis outside. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Pass to Pokusevski. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Iguodala with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Wiseman.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
This is a Muscala. Here's Man. He's covered by Wiseman. And Wiseman sends it back. Lewis passes to Wiseman. Iguodala with it. Now here's Lewis. Inside. Out to Lee. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Amazing technique on the boards tonight, MP. You found a body every time the ball went up. Coach must have been happy with that effort.
I think it's a cliche that rebounding is a team effort, but it's true. So whether you're a guard, big, when the ball goes up, you find your man and you put a body on him. Coach has been preaching that since preseason. He's really big on taking care of the fundamentals, doing the little things, and he's right. That's often the difference between winning and losing.